So it has been an incredibly long time since I have picked up a camera, and there is a reason for that, and I'm gonna go into that. Maybe not even in this video, but we're gonna go into that. But today, I actually have something really exciting. I am about to go look at a potential brand new car for myself. And I'll tell you one thing, this car did not come about because of the opportune time for us to go get this car, nothing like that. I'm gonna share the details with you guys a little bit later, but I got about 10 minutes before my appointment at Enterprise, and so I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna take you guys with me, and we'll make this video like old times, okay? All right, check in later. We can wait for the bow. Okay, pause it. They're still signing. Okay. So I just got a brand new car.
Hey.
Thank you, Caitlin. We appreciate you so much.
Yeah, of course. If you need anything.
I will. Bye, Gringo. Actually, let me take a picture with it on there too. Oh yeah. Let me take a picture of the bow. That's cute. We did it. We got a car. It was quite a journey, I would say. Took us how many hours? Took us 2 hours or more, I feel like, to get it, but we got it. They're taking it to go get a car wash and to put gas in it. I'm going to get some money basically out of my bank account to put a down payment on the car just to bring the price down a little bit. So I'll take you guys still with me through the process. We'll get in the car, we'll test drive it together. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. So hubby had to trade in his car so graciously. Huh, babe?
So graciously, yes, very much.
So graciously. Any last words? Any last words?
For this car?
Yeah, any last words?
I wish I had longer time.
Yeah.
We had a lot of ups and downs. It got me through some trial times.
Yeah.
And I just wish I had more time. But it is what it is, and that's life. Because that's what Frank Sinatra says. I was riding high in April, but shot down in November, not May. My last 2 cents is strongly with a capital F this year.
It has been it's been a very challenging year, to say the least, for the both of us. Very challenging year for the both of us, but God gets us through it each and every time. We make it work. We're moving and grooving as a family. We're trying to figure it out. It's hard being young and married. It's hard being young and married. It is. And it's hard learning to be less selfish, because I had a hard time giving up my car. He's having a hard time giving up his car. It's been difficult to even try to even purchase a new car, because that's an expense that we don't want to add to our budget already, but we'll be alright.
Yeah.
We'll be alright.
That's life.
Okay, so I made it back home and she hath arrived. It was a really, really awesome situation to be working with a friend, to get back in the groove of things. I'm going to take you guys inside, do a proper sit down and talk about the process of the purchase, but I'll show you guys the inside of the car. Okay, so she is a Honda CR-V. She has black leather seats, which I'm not used to. I've only ever had fabric, so I don't know how I feel about it. But this is her. She's not on right now. I should probably do a better job of this. But that's her from the inside. And then I'll show you guys. I'll hop in a position that I don't like, but it has a pre-save. So put your foot on the brake. Oh, I don't have the remote. I had to get the remote, which I didn't have. We do the push to start. And she is on. She cute. Little electronic display. little, I don't know, rear view. Inside, a little backseat action. I feel like a mom. So it's not obviously stable, but let me see. But I'm feeling really, really good about it. I feel like this car came at the most inopportune time ever. I'm going to turn the car off. But I want to catch you guys up on it. Can I open this? Yes, moonroof. Check her out. This car came at a very inopportune time. But sometimes I feel like that is when God works the most in our lives, when we don't expect something to work out in the way that it does. My husband ended up basically finding out that his transmission in his car was shot. We couldn't fix it. So it was either going to be we put all this money into kind of an older car, the car is about 20 years old, or we get another car. We weren't really looking to get another car because the biggest issue that we foresaw is like this car will now have a car payment. And factoring a lot of things into our finances right now probably wasn't something that we wanted to do. But we looked at our finances. I know that we can make it work. It might be a little bit of sacrifice and a stretch, but it means that he was able to take my car, not purchase anything new for himself, not put money into a car that was kind of like going downhill. And we were able to get this car. I was able to pretty much fall into this like weird way that it all worked out, and that's when I know God is a part of a situation. But essentially, the car that I was looking for was available 10 minutes from my house at the lot where a friend of mine works. That friend of mine is the daughter of one of my best friends, so she's kind of like a bestie's daughter, right? She was able to give us a family and friend discount, and she was also able to help us trade in my husband's car to get this car. I was then able to get a rate that I felt comfortable at, put some money down on it. But the weirdest part of it all was my particular bank that I bank with was randomly running a sale with Enterprise to allow me to get a better rate on the car if I financed through Enterprise and got a car loan with them. I was pre-approved for the car loan a couple of days before my husband had the issue with his car. And mind you, all of this happened right before Thanksgiving. It was the day before Thanksgiving. To give you a little background, we had gotten to his car and all of a sudden it started making weird sputtering sounds, sputtering noises. And we decided to bring the car back home. I was freaking out. He was freaking out. I was like, how in the world are we going to move forward? What are we going to do? And it immediately just like came to mind that we were going to have to get a new car. That was the only way that I could make this work. Or I got a new car. We gave him the car that I already had. And we kind of just get out of Dodge as free as we can with something reliable, something that was going to be newer and not cost us an arm and a leg to have. I was looking between the CR-V and the Toyota RAV4. So the CR-V is a Honda. And so again, to kind of run it all down. So the car breaks down the day before Thanksgiving. Then I hit up my friend and I'm like, oh my God, everything is turning to crap right now. And everything is like going wrong right now. And we need to get Dylan a new car. I don't know what to do. I was like, I don't know where to start. She's like, well, my daughter works at Enterprise. And then I was like, okay, give me her information. So I got her information, go onto my computer, find out that in my email from a couple days before his car went out that we had that pre-approval from my bank who was working with Enterprise, which is where the girl worked. And it just all came together. I'm telling you, there was so many synchronicities, down to the car being $555 cheaper than the Kelley Blue Book, the last of the VIN number being 999. So there was a lot of like angel numbers involved too. So I just felt very good about it. I believe that God is going to guide us through this. And this is one of those decisions I've made with a very, very thorough conversation with God before making the purchase. I feel confident that we can move forward with this, and I'm ready to kind of, I feel like, put on my big girl pants and have my little mid-size SUV. It is only a 5-seater. So I'll show you guys kind of what the trunk area looks like, but we just recently got a bigger dog. So we needed a car for a bigger dog. We needed to be able to just expand. And God is like, okay, we're going to start with the car. Then I know it's going to be the house. I know it's going to be a lot of expansion. So if you're going through anything where you feel like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, just speak with God, your angels, your spirit guides, and there's always a way. There's always a way. So I hope this encourages you guys, but I'll keep you up to date because we're going to go out to dinner tonight to celebrate, and I'll show you the rest of the car in the back and see what you think. So here's the car. There she is. Then we'll do a little trunk. Lock. She opens up. And so I have the ability to basically pull all of or push those seats forward, and then I have a really big trunk space. Comes with the tire underneath there. And I think she'll be a great addition to the family. Now what I don't know is if... Okay, so she does close on her own too. Very good. So there's my new little car. I'm just very excited. So it is much, much later. We are actually getting ready to head out and go get some food to just kind of just like wind down. Today's been a really long day. I don't feel like cooking. Husband doesn't feel like cooking. But also we have to celebrate and, you know, just get out, enjoy an evening before all the finances pick up, and just enjoy ourselves. So we'll take you guys to dinner. We'll see you there.